Hi, my name is George Oberlin, and I live in the United States in California right now. And I just came over to the clinic through a referral from a friend of mine. I think most of you might know that a lot of times you hear about things through friends and acquaintances, and you trust their judgment more than anything else. And that's how I actually ran across Miracle Rejuvenation. What made me interested in trying IV drip, because this is about my 20th time doing a drip. And you get hooked on it so quickly, and the reason is this: when you do an IV, obviously it goes right into the bloodstream, and you get an immediate effect. I've been a big fan of taking certain vitamins and nutrients for a long period of time. By the way, I just am turning, in June, I'll be 72. So as you get older, you get very nervous about the longevity of your life, and I owe a lot to the Miracle Clinic because of my heart condition, which I can talk about in just a minute. But as far as the IV, they're phenomenal. They're, first of all, you keep thinking if you're going to put something in your vein, it's going to have a big ouch and maybe hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. I can hardly even feel it. I'm so surprised. And the nurses are so good. They always find my vein the first time you insert it, you hardly even feel it. In fact, sometimes I fall asleep. But they have a wide variety of IVs. Today is NAD. If you do a little research on NAD, it's an incredible molecule that really detoxifies the body. And I know in the United States, the cost is maybe 5, 6, 7 times more than what I have right here. I mean, it's really affordable here at the Miracle Rejuvenation Clinic. But first of all, when you first come in, you know this is a very professional building. A lot of people don't realize that Thailand has some of the best clinics, hospitals, doctors, nurses, and medical field individuals any place in the world. I kind of read about that maybe 10 years ago, but kind of forgot about it. But when you're here, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so professional. So first of all, their offices are very professional, where they have other clinics, everything from hair restoration to DNA to dentistry. So it's a very professional clinic. So that's number one. Then when you actually walk into their office, it's very calming, very professional. They have a nice entryway, nice office area right there where you get to meet the, first of all, the person at the front desk. Then you get to meet the nurses, and then you get to meet the doctors, and they are just so knowledgeable, so nice, that you just feel amazing. You come here very, very calming and also very professional. Well, the IV drip, most of them, you don't feel that much as far as right while you're doing it. But this particular one, NAD, for example, you can get a little bit of a headache and a little bit of stomach. And so it was giving me that, so they go in and just reduce the rate. So they're very attentive if you have any issues at all. But most of them, the Myers Cocktail, the vitamin C, vitamin B, all those kind of things I've gotten, you really don't feel much at all. It takes about a half hour, some an hour, but they are absolutely amazing. And I recently keep coming back, especially when you're doing a flight come from the US, you get that kind of jet lag. As soon as I have for example, the Myers Cocktail with some extra vitamin C, man, I just feel like $1 million. I don't even go through jet lag anymore. So it's the first stop I make whenever I come to Bangkok is Miracle. Well, if you just do some research on the Myers Cocktail, Meyers, it's one of the best strips. I've had it in the United States. I've had antioxidants like resveratrol. These are just phenomenal because they're like 30 bottles of wine. I mean, because it goes right in. So I would start with that kind of thing, because with maybe a little B12, giving that little boost. So you get such a good feeling from that before you go into something like NAD, because NAD is something that's going to really detoxify you, and you might get a little bit of reaction. But these are just so, they are really honed in on the best drips you can find for the best prices. And I've always been impressed. I always get in here, you can see they have a very relaxing chairs, you can lean back, they have food that you can have, they have a blanket if you get cool. So they really take care of you, make you feel like $1 million while you're here. But the most important thing is you're greatly increasing your health. And it's not one of those things you have to wait, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks to feel. I feel it usually immediately, right afterwards, the whole day, the whole night, the next week. And so that's what keeps me coming back.